Oh, what happened to the warm weather? Oh wait, that's right. Never mind, stupid question. Yesterday, yesterday's in the 50s. Today we'll be lucky to get out of the 30s. And it snowed. We're gonna give you a tour of Swift's Landing Park. Small little park. Open dawn to dusk. Don't get on the grass. Whoops, somebody disobeyed that order. Got a picnic pavilion. Oh, my seatbelt's off. So I was gonna get out of the car and I'm like, oh, I didn't do an open reel. Cooking grills. Water spigot. Restrooms are behind me. We'll go back around that way. That's why I took the seatbelt off. And over here, if you're a real fan, is the best place to hang out. Keep off the grass. Here's the information of the park right here. Usual rules: stay off the grass and overnight parking. Welcome to Wayne County Swift's Landing Park. Open dawn to dusk. Hogback Hill Road, Palmyra, New York. And just watch out for strange burgundy trucks. The last time I was here, that was creepy. Now here's a good train watching spot. The railroad's back there. So, again, you got a little bench. There, a picnic bench, picnic table. Creek on the other side there. And a bunch of train tracks. So, come back around this way. Here's where you enter the park, right here at the, well, obviously right here at the sign. Yeah, getting a little jump start on the trail today. It's even got a boat landing. So, not a bad little park. It's just my one-time experience with the creep is kind of, you know, I'm like, why? Restrooms. And this is also the trailhead for the Erie Canalway Trail. There's some more to show you right here. That bird's loud. So this is why I think you get a boat access, but I'm not sure. It says stay off the grass, but there's access to water here. Oh, maybe a kayak. Kayak could probably. Another bench. Yeah, a little nice little park. So to get to the Erie Canalway Trail, it's at the end of the driveway. It's got its own little parking spot off into the nethers. And that is Swift Landing Park. So here's the canal trail. The end of the line. Time to go freeze. Okay, I've been parked here for how long? Okay, now this is why I don't like people. What's this trucky one? Okay. I guess we're done here. He's got the whole damn park to himself. He's parked so he could see me in his rear view mirror. Why? It's been here all morning and parks like that right where you can see me in the rear view mirror. Okay? Now get this. Not here where there's nobody, just where the one guy's set up looking at trains. And he parked in a way so he could see me through his rear view mirror. You got this whole park and it's got to be right up to me. So I guess that means we're done here. Got this whole park. Nope. He needed to be right up bumper to bumper to me, I guess. I was in his favorite spot. And he doesn't park the way I parked. He parked sideways. Directly with that mirror looking right in my window. Oh. See, now he's driving around. What happened? What was I doing to piss you off, truck? Same truck? Am I making you nervous? What are you doing, dude? I'm minding my own business. Now you want this parking lot? You moved after I left. How convenient. Well, congratulations. You're now the Karen of the day. I'm sorry I was in your park. Good riddance. Somebody else there. Bye, Jack. Hope you enjoy. I'd love to say good morning, folks, but it ain't that much of a good morning. It is currently 36 degrees and snowing. Yeah. So, we're back at Swiss Landing Park. Parked at the trailhead, and here's our trail. We're gonna make this quick. We do have a hot priority train, and it's coming, so it's not out of Ohio yet. So this hike is 2 miles, so we should be done with it by the time that gets anywhere close to here, is the plan. Yeah, yesterday it was 54, and today it's gonna be 40. The average should be 60. So we're 20 degrees below average. Yay, that sounds like a theme for this year. Alright, so our last episode we ended here. And there's some eye candy coming up. Because now, in the last episode, we know we're along a rail trail. Or on an abandoned railroad. And this is still the section that was closed off on the map. That you can, you don't need to detour around anymore. They're not barricaded off or anything, so. Palmyra or Newark? So we're gonna go and take this direction. And this may have been why it was closed to people, because this looks like it may have been constructed recently. I don't know. That wasn't there when I finished the video yesterday. Oh boy. Of course the wind is blowing the snow right in our face. But they probably had to build this bridge. There's no real good way to see the abutments. You know how long this bridge has been here. But you could tell it was rebuilt with concrete. It was rebuilt and everything. There's a name to the creek. I'll get it on the other side where the wind's not blowing snow in my eyes. a 2-span bridge, so. I don't think we'll have much of trains other than priority trains because it costs the tracks down there of the railroad crossing, and there's a bunch of construction equipment going on down there that are on the rails, so they must be doing night work. Can I get around here? Oh yeah, okay, we can see the bridge here. If you can pronounce this, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of this creek, but here's what the creek's called. Oh yeah, you got the snowflakes in the eyes again. Oh yeah, this is definitely an old-time bridge. So they had to redo everything on top, it looks like. Concrete and everything. I think you get a better view up here. There's a little kiosk thing up here. LA Trail Palmyra. You're here. There's a bit of a bridge, roadwalk bridge. That's what we're going to try to get. So. Phelps General Store. Have no idea where it is. I doubt it would be right here, but this is Phelps General Store. I think it talked more about the rail line, but whatever. Carrying on. Like I said, they gotta move a little bit faster than I'd like, but yep, that one's got a little blowing that right in my face. I forget. We definitely picked the wrong direction to hike this trail in. Every time I'm gonna come, the weather's gonna suck and it's gonna blow it right in my face. It's like it wasn't snowing until I got here, right? Well, so it looks like we're coming off the rail line and taking this bridge, but you know, I gotta walk backwards. So we're going this way now, over Red Creek. Looks like the rail line may have continued that way, but yeah. Come on, let's go this way. In Red Creek. Fair warning, when this wood gets wet, it is slippery. That wind is howling. Let me switch over and get ready for train time. So, yeah, we'll pick up after the train. We've got a little bit of a spot to view it from here too. So. Train horns, fire sirens. I don't know if I'm gonna go into downtown Palmyra right at the moment. It's waiting for the train to get here still. I thought it was gonna blow multiple times. Like, you know, I haven't heard a fire siren blow in a long time. It's like that became a crime to have your sirens. I remember back in the 90s, they blew off at noon, and now you don't even hear them anymore. Not even when there's a rescue call or anything. Well, that train is sneaking up here. I did say they were working on stuff over there, so. Is that the canal, actually? I think I'm coming up to the canal, but here's these power lines we crossed on the previous episode with those weird power towers. They're now wooden power towers. You can kind of see them straight down there. The metal ones. So I don't know why they switched from wood to metal and whatnot. I'm coming into somebody's backyard, so we're gonna have to play hide and seek. Great. Yeah. So that's like a spillway for the canal itself. So you got a little pull off, I guess I'll call it here, with a bench. Oh, we could check it out. Yep, this is the canal. Oh, Cananning. Something ain't looking right. But it's cold. So that's just the regulation for the water on the canal. Hey, the snow could go away at any time. Again, the weather's got to stop weathering. This is getting annoying the last couple of trips. It's been raining. But I think after today we should be, well, we'll be rail fanning in Fairport. So today I want to try to get to Marcedon or whatever's up here outside of Palmyra. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So we're within like 15, 20 miles, I think, from Fairport anyway. So kind of debating if I want to go there and then done with this part of the trail. As I mentioned before, there's a highly interesting train coming. At least I know Fairport has a roof. So if it is snowing, like it is now, and as I said, I mapped out the trail on the trail map, and this is about 2 miles from end to end on this episode, so I know that for a fact. It's 2.1 mile. The problem is when the map, when you get this little tiny bar like right there on the bottom, and your map does this, so when you're trying to measure something that's going down at an angle and up like that, you can't get an accurate measurement. So that's why sometimes I don't know, but today I do, because it's a flat line. I matched the bar right there and it says 2 miles from parking lot to parking lot. So that's how I know this one's 2 miles, or 2.1 miles. Why is that log painted? You didn't see it. Yeah, I wouldn't put that past me. Snow goose? I don't say that because it's goose and it's snowing, but it's the only exciting thing I've seen in a 3/4 mile, by the way. Is it still snowing and blowing right in my eye? Oh boy. The weather still sucks. I think you're coming up close to the end of the trail. I can't see it, but I know there's a DPW garage next to it. And I hear the trucks and everything starting up. What is that way up there actually? Snow? Oh, it's a palm tree. So right there it clears out. I think that might be the end of the trail. I hear the road coming up, but where is it? With that 758 on the Deer Canal, Barge Canal, big tree. That's the way a tree should look like. If you've seen the last episode, this is what they should look like. Nothing out of the Harry Potter's crypt. Long straight section. Not much to see. Brushy shrubs over here. Canal over here. So. See, that's a DPW garage I'm hearing. All that noise up here. Weather's not getting any better. But we're close to the end of the trail. Guess they're right up here. Yeah, it's not letting up. So here's the DEC lot. It looks like you can park over here because I don't know why they would have a gazebo. But there's your snowplow there. It looks like a unofficial parking lot over here. And this is where the section ends for me today, right now. So, yeah. Not much to look at, but still. New York Route 21. So we're gonna end it here, and we'll start our next section here. Looks like this isn't the roadblock that I was thinking of. Looks like it continues on. Again, the map says the trail is closed and it's open, so this looks like it's made to be a parking spot. I'm not sure because it says turn up here. But yet the trail goes under the bridge. So I'm not sure what's going on here. There used to be a directory here. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like the trail still goes this way though. Under the bridge. But the sign says turn that way. I don't see any pedestrian crossing signs or anything that would lead me to believe to not go this way. So, another gray area. Yeah, I'll stop here. Try to figure out what's going on. I'll just come park in this parking lot. See the trail signs. This is pointing this direction though, so I don't know. Again, they're revamping this trail left and right, so maybe it's the other bridge down there that we cross. Yeah, there's a bridge down there. Alright, I'm gonna head back until I figure out what's going on. We'll start here next time, and yeah, hope you enjoyed. Be all on the way back, and well, at least the snow will be on my back too, so yeah, so that's 2 miles. That's the Route 21 bridge here. Burn Dairy is on the side of the bridge, and Palmyra is over there. DPW garage off of Route 21. So yeah, and now the journey back. Yay! Oh, they have the snow nights anymore. Oh, this is gonna take a weird turn. Hear me out. Why is it called the restroom? Why not a waste depository? I gotta go to the restroom. At what point am I resting? A restroom, you can picture couches, sofas, a place to rest. And then I also went to the rabbit hole saying, well, with all the technology now, you got these monitors on gas pumps that start playing ads. Pretty soon, you're going to be in the bathroom, and you're going to close the door, and there's going to be an ad playing. So it's going to come down to be, at least if I'm in a restroom, hopefully I can get the choice of what I want to watch. What? Who thought of the idea of calling the bathroom that? Oh, that's loud. That's probably why people are in there for a half an hour, right? Resting? Technically, they're right. It's a restroom. But then if you're in there too long, somebody comes knocking on your door. It's just things that... yeah, let's just leave that subject alone now. Thanks for sharing. What is wrong with you? I made a decision to go to Fair Park. Not any trains come by since we started the video. It's been like an hour and a half now. The only exciting things to see would be at the Swift's Landing Park. Once you get past this one bridge, there's not much to see. Again, if you would like to exercise, you're good. But after this bridge over Red Creek, you got that little spot over here with the bench, but that's about it. So, yeah, have not heard a train at all. And Fairport, they have a covered platform, so instead of having the wind just blow the snow right in my eyes every time the train comes, like it did the other day with the rain, that just magically appeared out of nowhere. I think I'll stay under a roof. At least I can move around. Unlike the car where I'm just sitting there. Here's something that's worth thinking about. Because we know that's the canal flowing into this creek. We just crossed over Red Creek. Has this creek always been here? Why isn't this part of Red Creek? I mean, that's the canal dam, Red Creek, and this strange name creek. So why wouldn't this also be Red Creek, This creek you cannot, snow's accumulating. The creek you cannot pronounce. See, I got a sensor bubble. It makes you wonder. This should be Red Creek, but now it's a weird name. And yeah, it's mostly fed by the canal. Just weird things to see. Makes you wonder. So the section the map says that's under construction is no longer. Billy Fool hiking today. Hey, you guys get done what you want to get done, right? Whether or not. I guess that's why they say that too. Last time it was raining and I was here when the creep in the truck was... that still baffles me. I keep bringing it up. The creep in the burgundy truck. As I was parked like this, he had this entire park, nobody around. He parked down below me for like an hour, and then he had to come park up next to me. I'm parked like this, he's parked like this with his rearview mirror looking right at me. Right from that far from the car. The entire park. And he had to be right there. So that's why I call it the creep in the burgundy truck. You have a parking lot down here. You have the parking lot where the pavilion is. Nope. Right next to me with his rear view mirror in my eyes. Convenient. So that's the creep in the burgundy truck. This entire park. And he's right there with his rear view mirror looking at me in my face. Unreal. People, why?